Hey everybody, Invisible Gecko here, and in the last episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we took on some side quests in the Zora's Domain, and we completed the Ceremonial Song Shrine quest. And in this episode, we're going to be heading over towards Mount Lanaryu. And I wanted to kind of start off by Kakariko Village, because I want to try and take this little pathway right through here, and then check out this interesting looking river. So, yeah. Let's get right into it. I figured I would just start around here, and we could go ahead and talk to the Great Fairy first, and maybe upgrade some of the armor that we've gotten. Alright, let's see if we can enhance anything, and it looks like we can with the Zora armor, so let's go ahead and get that upgraded real quick. Okay, now that I have that done, I got the upgrade for 8 on the chest piece, 5 there, and then 5 on the greaves. So, not too bad. A lot of it you need to go ahead and find Hyrule Bass, stuff like that. And, yeah. So, I just figured I would go to that Great Fairy because it's already along the way. So, taking a different path that we haven't seen before. There's more of a clearing over here. You can see that Varuta, that laser beam shooting out. Looks like we do have a Korok puzzle right up on our right side. And really quick, I kind of want to see if I can get up into these mountains and then get more of a vantage point like that. But first, let's go ahead and solve this puzzle. Ah, easy enough. Here we go. Excellent.
It's been a while since you've ran into one of us.
Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm just gonna go through here and let's see. Let's regain some stamina. Just stand on that real quick. Okay. Looks like we do have... Oh, can I might have bit off a little more than I could chew here. Alright, well, I guess we'll see. Oh! Okay, I'm just moving down a little bit further, and maybe I'll be able to get a better spot here. Oh, like this. Perfect. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, so let me just keep going along, and we are actually on Lanaryu Road, Westgate. Very interesting. Seems like we have a traveler up ahead. Hopefully it's not a Yiga clan member, but I'm guessing it is. But maybe... About a year ago, I was walking along the road here at night when I suddenly saw a blinding light in the sky. When my eyes finally adjusted, I found myself looking at a shimmering object floating overhead. I couldn't look away. The next thing I knew, I was bathed in light. When I came to, I woke up in bed covered in sweat. What do you think about that? Sounds like a dream. At first I thought it was just a bad dream, but the bed I woke up in wasn't my bed. It was a bed full of liquid in an empty room. This is kind of weird. And when I looked in the corner, there was a weird glowing device. And when I touched the device, I was overwhelmed with a feeling of familiarity. When I came to, I was here. What do you think about that? Why so, Hylian champion? Your story ends here, boy. Yeah, alright. Not very surprised at all. Fortunately, the weapons that we have, we can just get rid of this guy real quick. Alright, so it looks like we have a archway coming up ahead. Guessing that leads us right into the water. Or maybe there's some pathways along there. It looks really cool, though. Oh yeah, we do actually have a little entrance here. And it looks like that goes all the way in. So now that I think about it, it looks like I can get my wish to get up onto the mountain. So I'm just gonna go ahead and climb on this. Alright. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Alright, nice way to get up on top of that. Okay, pretty empty on here. Except for that big old goat. I hear you, man. Alright. Okay, it looks like another rush room for sure. Alright, we've got a really good look here, so let me kind of... Excuse me, Link. Let me kind of look around and get kind of a feel for what we're going to be walking into. That way we're not caught off guard when we get down there. Okay, so a lot of water, obviously. But it doesn't look like that's going to keep us from getting through there. Which is good. But let's not neglect the mountaintop up here and take a quick look around. We've got some foxes. I'm a little interested what this tree area is. But of course, we have some keys. Alright, I recognize that sound from anywhere. I just need these enemies to go away. Thank you very much. Any more? Okay. Yes, there is another Hinox. And you know what? Alright, it looks like it's just a normal difficult... Like, it's not a blue or black Hinox, because I think those are a higher level, I guess. Or, they're stronger, at least. These are the standard Hinox, so... Let's make this fun. I'm gonna do Rivali's Gale, and let's just try this out and see if this works. I want to just... Yeah! Okay, we lost a lot of health doing that, but it was kind of funny. I don't think it did a whole lot of damage, but maybe it did. Okay, that did not do hardly any damage. So, it's not very practical to do that, but it is a little fun. Oh yeah, I need to swap. I don't want to waste that Frostblade. Alright, go ahead. Stomp on me. Stomp me, Daddy Hinox. No? Alright, just gonna keep covering the eye. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Got plenty of weapons, it looks like, and I won all of them. Alright, so there goes the Phalian Highlands Hinox. Oh, we actually dropped something new. A Hardy Durian. And it looks like my controller battery is low. Great. Okay, I ended up just swapping to my regular Joy-Cons, so... It's gonna feel a little weird. Alright, there we have a palm fruit. A Volt fruit. Alright, we have another Hinox down, so that was a fun little side adventure here. And it doesn't really look like there's anything in this area to grab, but... Oh. A shrine is nearby. So, it looks like it's more towards the river here. Which makes sense. I imagine that there's probably a lot to explore in there that we don't know about currently. Alright, let me get up here. Alright. And, oh! Another little Korok puzzle. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's grab that and get this Korok puzzle done. Hope you've all been having a great week, by the way. It has been a little boring for me. I am very patiently waiting for the Switch 2 to release here soon, and that is going to be such an exciting time, and I really do have a lot of fun stuff planned for that I am happy to be announcing here soon. So, so further along into the ruins here, wow, you can kind of see a lot more of the... There's some, like, etchings into the walls and stuff, and... Alright. Got a tree there. Let me just drop down. It looks like there's a boat down there, too. Some Lizalfos and another Korok puzzle. So, there's ooh. Okay, I'm surprised that actually worked. And I see another chest, but can tell there's that Lizalfos. Alright, that was way too high. There we go. Excuse me. You gonna go into the water? Alright, I guess it's just leaving. So, we have that shrine popping up a little bit more. Oh! Look, if you could see the tongue sticking out of that Lizalfos where it's just jumping midair. That is awesome. That is really funny. Okay. Oh, we can grab that arrow from before. You have got some jumps, I gotta give you that. Oh man, actually knocked the weapon out of its hands. Hello. Okay. Excuse me, that was very rude. I just wanted to say hi in your own natural habitat. Okay. This area is actually covered in Lizalfos right now, so that's gonna be kind of a pain. Okay, let me climb up here. I think we'll have enough stamina at least. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's keep jumping up here. And it looks like that's leading us into the waterfall. This is a really cool area, by the way. I mean, just looking around, it's awesome. Like, this is something I have to give Breath of the Wild praise for, is that it just really nails that, you know, kind of aged and broken down feeling, and that goes just all across the world. And I just find it really neat. And, like, it's something really different for the Legend of Zelda series, I think. And it kind of adds to the whole fact of, like, this being such a new take on the traditional series.
Now ready.
Thank you, Revol. Oh god. All right, well that was that was stupendously amazing. Ooh, just barely had enough energy. Okay. All right, this takes us right into a pathway into the waterfall. That's really cool. And is the shrine just right in here? Yes, it is. The Dao Nahe Shrine. I find that so cool that you just have it like right behind this waterfall, and that if you wanted to, you could just swim or glide right into here, and then you would have found the shrine. I find that really neat. Alright, let's get into this shrine and get this taken care of. The 3 boxes. Well, I don't see any boxes. Lots of water, though. Here, let's jump across here. I see that chest down there. Let's grab that. I don't think that's going to be able to put enough pressure on here. Alright, well, we got an opal out of it, at least. Didn't really mean to dive, but it works out. Okay, so I'm guessing the 3 boxes is going to end up being the 3 chests. Let's grab that. Amber. All right. we've got our typical chest items here. Oh. It's kind of interesting. I wonder how we can get all the way up there. Alright, let's not let that just stay in the water. Okay. Number 2 is down. And it looks like we can just go ahead and shoot that. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to shoot both sides. There we go. Alright, and grab the contents of the chest first. A Zora sword. But the inventory's full. And... oh, actually, it's better than this broadsword. Let's just toss that. There we go. Okay. Let's get that third chest onto the pressure plate. Sick, we get a giant cube. Alright. Let's grab that, and... okay, I'm guessing that we're gonna have to go ahead and set that on the top there. Yeah, I see exactly what we need to do. Alright, let's get this on here. And... okay. Get it more towards that side. Jump up real quick, and... exactly right. Okay. So, not too hard of a shrine here, but... not gonna complain about an easy shrine and an easy spirit orb.
Thanks for grabbing my boxes, bruh.
Okay, so now that we have that shrine done, I think I might just go ahead and grab all this material real quick. So, meet you back in a sec. Oh! Okay, pro tip, you can use bombs to get that stuff. Just make sure that you're not anywhere close to where it's going to be blowing up. Got all that stuff, and I was thinking about gliding out of the waterfall, but I don't really want to kind of negate the progress I made climbing up here again. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and glide after... nope, Link, don't dive, don't dive. Alright. Let's just go ahead and take care of this problem before it even starts. There we go. Another Korok seed? Alright, that makes 4. Alright, thank you for that seed. Okay, so we're just kind of sitting here in the middle. I don't really like the position it gives the Lizalfos on us, but... hey, what can you do? Korok seeds are Korok seeds. Now that I look at it, let's go ahead over here. There's so much water, it's kind of difficult to get around, especially with these Lizalfos. Alright. I'm trying not to dive because I can get a little bit more distance by just gliding, but yeah. Actually, what is that? Oh, doesn't look like anything that we really need to concern ourselves over, just more boxes and supplies for the Lizalfos, I imagine. Man, I cannot keep praising this thing enough. Like, this is so cool with the ruins here. I just love that, and then the waterfall, it's just so, so cool. Oh, we actually have some bokoblins. Let's mix it up a little bit here. Oh. Alright, that was kind of funny. Goodbye, immediately. Oh, we have a way that we can actually just walk right up. And got a few here, not including the ones up top. But that's no problem. The only one I'm a little worried about is this guy swinging. I hate when they do that attack. It's so tough to counter, I think. Alright, get out of the way. Get rid of his buddy there. Alright, that's the one that's a lot easier to dodge for me. Alright, there we go. Alright, grab that supplies real quick. Ooh, some more arrows. Okay, does this take us anywhere different? Oh, it takes us onto that other side. I'm kind of curious, so I'm going to go ahead and check that out real quick. Maybe it's nothing, but hey. Exploration is all the fun of this game, right? And... here, let's climb up over here. Man, I really... man, I just love this so much. I just keep gushing about it because it's just... oh. Alright, it doesn't look like there is anything over here, which is a tad bit unfortunate, but... is what it is. Take a look around with Magnesis, make sure... maybe there's actually something up by that tree, though. Yeah, nothing around on this level here. Okay, I figured there might be a Korok or something, but no. So let's get on our way again, and this makes it quite a bit easier to actually traverse through all this. But let's just run up here. Alright, we can start seeing that snowy area up ahead of Mount Lanaryu. And I don't see anything else on this right side. It kind of just looks like it's more decorative so far. You know, I really kind of wonder what this area would have looked like back when everything was fully constructed and there wasn't any damage from the calamity. Because, man, it's really beautiful like this, but imagining how it looked like in its prime... Okay, come here, Moblin. You ain't got nothing. There we go. And instead of doing anything else... There we go. Awesome. Alright. Wasn't anything too hard. And it looks like a pretty straight shot towards the mountains, so not much else to worry about here. And I realize I need to probably swap to another weapon before I get myself into any more trouble here. Oh, and I completely spaced this. We do have that area that I stamped where the artist was talking about that memory, so somewhere up ahead, I'm guessing we're going to find another memory. Alright, there we go. Let's see what the memories of Mount Lanaryu are.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry now.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanaryu. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but there must be something I can do to help.
Man, Daruk is just a real bro there. And I really do love Zelda's development throughout this, and it's just such a tragic character arc where she's just dealing with all of this on her own. I mean, you have Link there to support and everybody else, but having all of that weight and then, I mean, just having it not work out time after time and all of those odds stacked against you, like, it really makes you feel for Zelda and the position that she was in, and... Oh, hello, friend. Yeah, I figured. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, it really makes you feel for the characters, and it's really so sad seeing that, where she's just completely down on herself, and then you have the calamity actually starting. Okay, so to give kind of a context of why I'm going up here, I kind of wanted to see if I could just snipe him real quick. Aha! You're not the only one that can shoot a bow. Oh, he has ice arrows. Okay, I kind of underestimated it a little bit. Please, no. I don't want to be frozen in a fight. Dude, I'm right in front of you. Just use your sword. What are you doing? There we go. Yes! Yes! I'm being very overdramatic, but it is out. Okay, let me get my sword out before I get completely rocked with that thing. Alright, bring it! There we go. If I can just keep parrying, it seems like I'll be fine. Ooh, I got some wheat! Or rice. Okay. I can't let myself get distracted. Oh. Ow. Alright, you know what? Fine. You're gonna shoot that fire at me? I'll use it against you, you son of a bitch. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I will give you that one. That was a really close charge. I'm kind of surprised that was the move, actually. I was not expecting that. I give you props. Alright. Shouldn't be much more to do. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I see that sword. Give it over. Ooh, a different bow. A mighty Lionel bow. Okay, made from a metal so tough, mere Hylians have trouble drawing it back. Trouble drawing it back. Do you see that? Nothing. There's another Hinox. There's just monsters galore this episode. My only concern with this enemy, this Hinox, is that we do have some water around, and I feel like that might cause a little bit of problems trying to dodge attacks like that. Never mind. Oh. Let me not use that for now. Alright, just go a little charge attack here. Absolutely nothing. Sick. Alright, we got some more durians and a fortified pumpkin. Nice. Alright, I don't have anything that I can use to crush that necessarily, so let me just go ahead and set this bomb here. Woo! Kind of shot some of that stuff around. Lots of materials there. Awesome. Can get a lot of rupees for that for sure. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab these fish. I'm guessing that's one of the Hyrule bass, or a couple actually. Yes! So that'll be helpful for getting our Zora armor upgraded. If I can grab it. Okay. Alright, we have taken on so many monsters already. And that mountain is looking very formidable, I must say. Got a radish here. You know, I'm actually kind of happy that we're getting plenty stocked up before we head in there. Okay, plenty of spicy peppers. On the plus side, the biggest benefit for going to Rito Village first is getting the armor that will keep us from freezing to death. Looks like that's all we need, so I'm not going to go ahead and get the full set. Okay. Wow. Lots of trees around here. Not seeing a fire or anything around. Go ahead and grab these chill shrooms real fast. That'll definitely come in handy later on, I feel. Oh. Alright. This makes me think of the Elden Ring, like, the last area towards, the end of the game on that, where you're up in the snowy mountains in there, too. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but I think it's because of the road and, like, all the trees around. It makes me think of that. They're really not giving us a whole lot to work with here, going up into that mountain. Makes me kind of nervous of what we're gonna find up there. Alright, can you go away? I don't wanna have to kill you, but if you make me, I will. I'm not trying to fight you, you can go away. There's a very interesting pillar of ice there, for sure. And I guess on the plus side, it does give us kind of a nice way to get up onto the mountain without losing all of our health or anything, so that's something. Got some ice choo-choo. Just gonna run past them, honestly. I would really like to find a campsite or something that we can rest at. Man, the higher we get, the quieter it gets, too. Okay, I can't be the only person that heard that. Come on, can I just find a campsite or something? Nothing, really. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, you know what? Fine. I don't know why they keep trying. Never really works out in the end. Okay, that's some really ominous music there. Could you... You know what? Fine, here. You want to keep following me? Oh my god! That poor little Talos. It didn't even know it was coming. I'm not really seeing anything up there, so I wonder what's going on. This, I can safely say, is one of the parts of the game that I don't really remember a whole lot. I just remember there being a lot of ice pillars and not much else. Okay, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Excuse me, folks. I'm gonna need you to back off a little bit. Okay. This really picked up a lot. I overshot that by a country mile. Ah! Okay, I'm not doing a good job here. Could you please... I don't know where they all came from. It seemed like it was relatively quiet. Come on, please, no. I don't want to be frozen. Okay, they're leaving at least. If it's just choo-choos and Keese, I can handle that the rest of the way. I just don't want to be ganged up on by Lizalfos. Oh, hello. Very bold of you to introduce yourself tail first. Alright, we're getting closer to whatever. Okay, I remembered the ice pillars. I did not remember a moving, glowing purple pillar. Oh! What the hell happened here?
You have done well to find your way to this spring. You who have overcome numerous trials and obtained the spirit orbs. The one you see before you is an attendant to the Spring of Wisdom. This is Naedra, the blue spirit of Lanaryu. This servant of the goddess has looked over the spirits of this land for ages, unknown to the world of man. However, the dreaded malice unleashed by Calamity Ganon has possessed its body and reduced it to this state. You who have received the spirit orbs, free Naedra from this malice. Show what your power can achieve.
I do not like that. Okay, so I figured I would go ahead and save real quick before taking on whatever's going on here. And it would probably be a smart idea to go ahead and eat something. Let's move forward and see what we can do by talking to the statue.
Rid the blue spirit Naedra of malice. Show me the power you hold.
So, I'm guessing we have to just shoot it? Yes, we do. Oh. Okay. Looks like we can get a little bit of a boost here. But not much, I think. You know what? Let's just get up to the top here and see if that can give us a better vantage point. Okay, I need another upward gust here. Can you do that for me, Naedra? I know you have a lot of malice on you. Alright, looks like we're just gonna need to climb up. Alright, let me make this. You know what? This is actually a perfect time for this bow that we got earlier. Oh, here we go. Alright, there's another eye down. I really hoped that would get something. Come on. Nothing. Alright, oh! That was just protected? Okay. I think that wind gust actually gives stamina back. Okay, let's just keep following as close as we can. It's kind of tough with how fast Naedra is. Come on, come on. Okay, yeah, at least our stamina's getting filled back up. That's pretty nice. Makes this a lot easier. Alright, get another eye down. Looks like maybe just one more. That one's still... Ah! Okay. Just scared the shit out of me a little bit. Alright. Come on. How do we need to do this here? Do we have to hit the small eyes first, maybe? Alright, come on, Naedra. I'm gonna need another gust of wind here. Okay, let's try and... Oh. Can't hide forever. There we go. Why is his tongue out like that? Oh. It is stunning.
Thanks to your efforts, Nadra, the spirit of Mount Lanaryu, has been freed from the grips of an evil power. But a single ceremony remains. Now, loose your arrow through the body of Nadra to free the spirit of this region.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need to try and get like a scale here. There we go. Hopefully that drops right in front. Goodbye, Nadra.
That is the spirit Nadra's scale. It fell when your arrow struck. It serves as proof of the courage you received from the one who served the spring since ancient times. Come, offer a scale from the blue spirit Nadra to the spring of wisdom.
Okay. Contains a bitter cold. Let's see. Oh, so we actually unlock a shrine doing that.
Your path has shown itself. Now go forth.
Alright, I really wasn't expecting to get another shrine up here, but alright. Let's head right on in and see what we have waiting for us. At the Jitan Sami Shrine. Okay, it just looks like a blessing here, so for all that hard work, we can just go ahead and grab another chest and a spirit orb. Ooh, a frost spear. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much. Let's just get that spirit orb and get on out of here. Another shrine down up at the top of Mount Lanaryu. We have completed the Spring of Wisdom, found a new memory, took on a lot of monsters, and now we can just enjoy the view. Until next time, see you all then.